Hi everyone, Cameron, and you can also find me as the Knitty Meggins on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, Periscope, yeah, and here on YouTube. So, if you have watched me before, thanks for coming back. If you are coming and watching for the first time, thank you. And today I wanted to do a video not about knitting, but about homeschooling because it is something that I am really passionate about. It's a choice that my family made. I know it's not for everybody, but it is for mine. And I shared the story on my other channel a while back, but I will definitely do another video for this channel as to why we decided to homeschool and the curriculum we use and our schedule, and I will get all of that. I'm going to try to do like A and B, like block scheduling, like every other week will be knitting, and then the filler weeks will be life, homeschooling, so forth. So, but I have something that is behind me. This is my command center. It's kind of what I consider it. And before we get into that, let me show you what the rest of our school area, so to speak, looks like. This is where we typically do school. We used to do it in that room through there, but we don't anymore because that one has no central heat or air, and we are very finicky when it comes to temperature. So my table is still a mess from cleaning up over there, but this is it. We just have a little 6-person table. And then on this wall is where we keep track of our weather. We have a US map, and if we need to flip it over, it's a world map on the back, but we're using the command strips to hold it up, so we're not switching it if we don't have to. Today's weather, the season chart. This is way off because we haven't done school this week. Confession time. But there is our calendar. Ta-da! Man, my walls look like way more yellow than they really are. And then this is kind of our command center for, this gives lessons, my son, my middle daughter, or my oldest daughter, my middle daughter, and then stickers are down here. And I'll get into that another day. Our whiteboard, you can see where my husband has been doing work here at home. And then back here is the, like, coup de grace. This is my, like, command center back here. And then over here, again, you can tell we haven't done school in a few days, but we have all of our Confession of a Homeschooler calendar time pages here. This is an old whiteboard that I recovered and turned into kind of like and it was a magnetic whiteboard, so that's kind of gotten turned into a center. And then through there is, you can see where my son is on the computer. Hey, buddy! So, and that's pretty much a play area, so. But I'm about to take you inside of this. What you see is that in my master closet, which I'm not showing because it is a disaster zone, I have several carts that I previously used as work boxes, and those have additional supplies in there. There are bookshelves. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bookshelves in there, and another in my bedroom. Not to mention space above the washer and dryer where we stash all kinds of things. So, this is by no means exhaustive. Not to mention under my bed is like cram-packed with stuff that we've completed, and I'm just storing it under there for now. But this is what is working for us now. Now, the shelving unit itself, I know a lot of people, go through IKEA, which I would totally do, but the closest one to me is in Frisco, which is a pretty good drive from me. And the last time I went to IKEA, I had a great time, but I was pregnant, and what we bought ended up being already put together. It was the last one they had, and we had to drive from there to my house, which is like about an hour's drive, and with the back of my blazer at the time hanging open because we couldn't shut it, because they wouldn't disassemble it for us, and it didn't fit in the back of my car. So I try to stay closer to home. So this system is actually from Walmart, and we had a blast putting this together because my husband and my son went off to go see Star Wars in 3D IMAX, and so they had left just me and the other girls here at the house, and I tried to teach them that a girl can do anything she puts her mind to, including building a shelving unit. And so my daughters and I did this. All three of my daughters, my 6-year-old, my 4-year-old, and my 2-year-old even, did help me put this together, and I tried to get them to do as much of it as I could, because I wanted them to know that having a guy around is great, but you can probably do it on your own if you need to, which is what we did that day. So, and they look at this with pride because they know that they did this. They know that they helped put it together. So, it is 2 separate units. They're all 3x3s, so they're put together. Uh-oh. What is it? Come here. Oh, you need to go potty? Potty crisis. I'll be right back. Whew, crisis averted. Crisis averted. Okay. So, at the end of this, I did a few short snippets while I was cleaning to show that it was not a really easy thing to get everything organized, because I really wanted to get it like really, really organized today. So I did that. But because we're not doing school today because half of my kids are suffering from really bad allergies and just don't feel like it. And I didn't get much sleep last night because if you live in the Dallas area, you know last night we had a lovely thunderstorm and hail and all kinds of crud, and it just did not make for a good night's sleep. So nobody's doing school today, so I took a school day off to have like a teacher in service day and get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and show you cubby by cubby what I've got back here, and then I'm going to do a blog post. I will link it below once I get it all compiled, and I will list out as much of what I have as possible so that if you are interested in any of it, you know where to find it, or at least what it is. And I also just want to comment quickly that when I first started homeschooling, I thought I needed to have a plethora of manipulatives for my kids. And I really probably spent a lot more money on things than I should have at the time, and obviously we didn't use all of it my first year of homeschooling with my oldest son. Now that I have 4 kids, I'm very thankful for the supply buildup that I have now. But I just want to make it really clear that I don't recommend going out and buying a ton at once if you are a new homeschooler. Make a list and prioritize what order you want each thing in, and then get it as you can, especially if you can get it on sale. Anything Melissa and Doug, I've noticed they typically like to put on sale close to Christmas time. And so that's one way to do it. Another way is anytime there's a birthday, Christmas, holiday, anything, any reason to get my children a gift, I always try to sneak a few of these onto their list, and then that way, yeah, it helps me out too. So don't feel like if you are a new homeschooler you need to get all of this right away, because you will break your budget and it's really not worth it. It's really, really not. Use popsicle sticks if you need to. I did it. It works just fine. These are just kind of like an additional added like perk bonus. Nice fringe thing to have now that I've been stocking up for 5 years? 5 years now. So, all right, let me show you what I got. So first off, just across the top, I kind of have this. I believe I had a candle in this at one time. I need a manicure so bad, y'all. Don't judge. But I have lots of pencils, especially my red ones for working with the kids. Highlighters, spanking spoon. Anyway, this is kind of my little spot here. And then my hole punch and my stapler. Austin's supply box, you'll see why in a minute. His is up here. I collect willow trees, so I have those. Flowers from hubby, and then our silverware, since we are in the kitchen. Do you need to get out into the playroom? There you go. So, yeah. And then onto our first row. So, this right here is our first row. And peekaboo! So down here I have a lot of puzzles, and these are just like little inexpensive ones that you get like 3 or 4 to a pack for really cheap at Walmart. I have a leapfrog like little whiteboard cardboard set here. I have this, which is a chalkboard on one side and a whiteboard on the other. You can see they don't like to stay in the lines. And then I have these, and I love these, and everybody likes to buy them for my kids, which works out really good because it will keep the little ones busy. So we have this one, and that one. So, yeah, that definitely keeps them busy. This is kind of hard to do one-handed. Oh, you want to borrow that one? There you go. There you go. What do you say? Welcome. This is all of my son's books. So this is English, which we're kind of ditching for right now. We're doing something different. Math. This is his history. This is science, his handwriting, more science, and then his completed, or this is his calendar binder. Next up is my oldest daughter's, and you can see he doesn't have much space left for his box. My daughter has all of hers here, so science, Bible, teacher's manual, workbook pages, handwriting, her math, her Bible reader, her calendar notebook, and her supply box.
Is that mine?
Yes, that's yours. Here is Abby's, and she's my pre-K K-er. We split kindergarten into 2 years with her. So the teacher's manual, her flashcards, yeah, just all kinds of stuff for her, and then her supply box. And then this is kind of my area. This is our Bible verses we go over, my teacher planner, extra pages that my kids haven't gotten to yet, and our read aloud is over there. And then at the very end, we have our radio in case we want to listen to music. Not right now.
I'm looking for stuff I can color with.
Not right now. So our radio, and then we also have a Melissa and Doug color peg set. And the board underneath has holes so they can put the pegs in to match the colors. You'll see the pegs in a minute. Then we're getting to the next row down. This is just pretty much my calendar stuff. An extra screen protector for their tablets. Boogie wipes, because I have little electrical cord for the radio if we need it, if batteries run out. My command strips, which I swear by, and then different adhesives. So that's there. Okay, next one is, if you're a homeschooler, you know you have to have a stash. You're okay. So this is mine. So I have an extra box full of pencils down here, my vis-a-vis markers. Good gravy, that doesn't want to go back down in there. Extra pencils, you can never have too much. Colored pencils, whiteboard markers, washable markers, crayons. I have more markers in my eraser back here, and then 2 additional erasers there. And what I do is I like to stock up at back to school time, and then I'm set for the year. Next is pretty much anything related to lacing. So my laces are here. I have a random collection of lacing cards that I just pick up whenever I can. These Melissa and Doug, like super chunky lacing beads, and then I've got a set of just regular sized lacing beads. So we have all of that in this one. I like to have things like that to keep little hands busy when I'm having to do school with big ones. This is pretty much all things like wooden shaped puzzles. So I've got this big set here, the smaller boards here that are two-sided, and then I have these to help with spelling. And so I have the letters to go with the spelling, the buttons to go with the biggest ones, and the wooden blocks to go with these middle-sized ones here. Next, this I have to admit is one of my favorites. I have 2 of these long ones. You can tell they're getting well loved. And then 3 of the bigger peg boards. These are from Lori. And then I have 2 of her crepe puzzles here. Or no, I have 3. I'm sorry. I have the flowers, the ice cream, and then the ABCs is down there. And then all the different pegs that go with it. Here, let me switch. I'm actually just going to pull this one out. So I have, because I love this, I have all of these pegs, and they have holes on the top, so they're stackable. So you can like build towers with these. I have these, which you use with the long skinny ones. You put those colored pegs, you put a different colored peg in each hole, and then they've got the different shapes and colors, so they can sort by shape or color onto the pegs. And then I also have these monkey stackers that you can use with the pegboards. And these are just so much fun for kids. I mean, I've never met a kid that doesn't like playing with these. And then the last one in this row is good old Play-Doh. So Play-Doh and Play-Doh toys and cookie cutters that I have found. Whatever works. And then we're getting to the bottom row. And the little ones over there playing. So we're going to do like a typewriter. Ting! We're going to go back this way. So down here are coloring books. I like to pick them up whenever I have a few extra bucks and I happen to go by Dollar Tree. And then of course, you can never have too much construction paper. And then I've got crayons in here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe somebody hijacked the crayons. You never know. Bella has decided to join. Hi, Bella Roo! Hi, Bella! Bella dog! Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, so in this next bin, you're so silly. This ties in with the pegs from up here. Most of these are Lori. Again, please forgive my nails. I desperately need to paint them. These are some simple Lori crepe puzzles. They're all just one shape. So this is good for my 2- and 4-year-old. These are number puzzles. So you take the yellow part, match it to the blue one with the corresponding number of holes, and then put the pegs in. If you're sticky, okay, I'll help you out in just a moment. And then this is a number train puzzle where they can match it all up and then put the right number of pegs in. There are some more little foam puzzles that I picked up, I believe, at Staples for $1 when they have them for like back to school stuff. And then the only other thing are the colored pegs, and these go with the Melissa and Doug pegboard down there. So that is this box. And yes, everything goes in Ziplocs in my world because it helps keep it all organized. Excuse my dirty floor. Okay, and next up is I have these sorting and counting bears here. I have the cups that you can sort them into to organize by color. Please don't get in here. What are you looking for now?
Crowns.
Next, I have these different boards where they can use the shape blocks, the pattern blocks. And I have, I mean, like a ton. And I've given some of what I had away. And I still have a ton. And then I believe Confessions of a Homeschooler has pages that you can print out to use with these. And I plan on doing that soon. Just not today because I've been busy getting all of this organized. And scooting on down, scooting on down. Scooting on down, right? Yep. This is kind of like a random box of goodies. So in here I have different dice, including my big one from Dollar Tree. I have these like button magnets and the super large push pins that we've used with some of the Confessions of a Homeschooler printables. Different like fairy style stamps. And then alphabet stamps. Your allergies are really bothering you today, aren't they, Pumpkin? I'm sorry. And if you're thinking, oh Lord Jesus, no, I do not want to give my kids ink and stamps. One thing I do is I will actually get my kids to flatten out Play-Doh and then stamp the letter that they're learning the sound for, or their spelling words or sight words. They'll stamp them into the Play-Doh using those, so that way it's not as messy. Over here, we're almost to the end, guys. I have this. This is actually a replacement. But I love this game. It's really, really great for little ones. And I mean, even the big ones like to play with it. That's why this is the second one, because we've lost some of the muffins and cards from before. Yeah, I know. Here's some of the leftover muffins from the first time. And I have a second tin. I just need to wash it because it's sticky. Okay, I have a stage 5 clinger, guys. So if you hear her talking to me, you know what's up. Okay, another thing I have in here, there's the main board, and here are the cards that go with our widgets. Those are super cool to build with. And then I also have Rush Hour, which my son likes to play. And we also have Bananagrams, which there's a lot of printables you can find that use the tiles from Bananagrams to help with spelling, reading, phonics, all that kind of stuff. Okay, it's kind of crowded for Mommy right now with you standing like right there. No, your feet are under my leg. Your feet are cold? Well, don't stand on the tile. Go get on the carpet. Or go get, can you go get some Miss Messy Face, some socks? Yeah, sticky face. Yeah, okay. And the last one is just more supplies for me, pretty much. Things that we don't necessarily need every day, but I like to keep handy. So in here I have the peel and stick. This stuff is great for like super quick laminating if you don't want to run it through a laminator, which I have. I just don't always want to take the time to have it warm up and run the pages through. Sometimes it's just faster to use this. Rubber bands. Hey, Shark Bait. Yeah, I know. We have index cards, glue sticks, brads, paper clips, staples, a bunch of erasers, and like this has pen grips and stuff in it as well. Found that at Staples. Spray for the whiteboard, whiteboard wipes, plenty of glue, ruler, double-sided sticky tape, more brads, like binder clips and jump rings, and there's some ink should I decide to get brave, some Post-it tabs, glue sticks, because you know kids go through glue sticks like crazy. So that's all in there. That way I have easy access to it should I want it or need it, but not anything we use every single day. So there you have it. That is my command center of sorts and all of the goodies that I hide in it. And sorry it was kind of a crazy video. My battery died at one point and the kids have kind of been crazy today. I've got a bunch down with allergies, so kind of what happens right now when there's tons of pollen and then crazy weather and the wind has been insane. Yes. So, there's Bella again. Like the kids don't climb on me enough. You help? No, I don't need you to kiss me. I don't need you to kiss me. So, anyways, you guys have a great day and comment below what is your favorite manipulative that either you have or that you wish you had. So, yeah, that way we can all kind of inspire each other. Anyways, have a great time, and I will see you again next week. Bye.